Yay, it worked. Thank you, God. Good morning. Yogi, come on. Yogi, come on. Yogi, come on. Hi, Kara, it worked. Thank goodness gracious me, oh my. Because last night I had a glitch and I think it was overloaded and I was so nervous. Hi, Ruthie. I was so nervous that it wasn't going to work today. Come here, Yogi. Come on. Come here. Come on. Come say hi to everybody. Come on. Come here. Yay. Yes, exactly. I'm a woman of many looks. Oh, do you see him? See him over there? He's yawning. You didn't... I know. I was so upset. I really wanted to paint last night. I'm going to have to reschedule. Maybe I'll do it today. But I have Girls Gone Green tonight. So maybe I'll do something this afternoon. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I have to find out. But I want to talk to the kids right now. So, good morning, boys and girls that are watching. I'm so happy that you're here. My name is Donna, and I'm excited that you're reading with me. We're drinking water. It's a paper straw. Don't get nervous. Because it's so important to stay hydrated. It's really important to stay hydrated. And to drink lots of water. Oh, it's so good. I love water. We're so lucky to have water. So lucky. Yeah, so look, today I have a new outfit on. It's a different unicorn. I was going through... Hi, Andrea. So I was going through some stuff in the basement, and I was looking for, costumes because I do other stuff, and I found this. It was my kids. So I was like, I'm wearing it. And then look at it. I found this. I gave this to my daughter when she was in her sorority because that was their D-Phi-E, unicorns. So I was like, I'm just going to bring my uni upstairs. I mean, like, seriously, guys, I'm having so much fun. I know it's, like, weird that I can have this much fun social distancing, but I'm going to tell you what, I have to tell you, kind of liking that I'm getting to spend time with all of you, and I'm getting to read and spend some time at home. So I'm making the best of it, and I hope we're all making the best of it. I know a bunch of my little friends, including TJ, had school today on Zoom, so she couldn't be here right now. She's going to watch it later. So, hi, TJ. Yesterday, I was so excited because we were, again, the only ones in the Zoom afterwards. It's okay. And we were talking about how she loves soccer. And TJ's mommy, who is my friend from childhood, overheard me say that I ordered some books on Amazon because, my kids are 23 and 21. So a lot of the books I had, hi Thomas, that when they were little, I saved all of my favorites, which are the ones I'm reading to you. But the ones that, they had a lot of books. I always read to them. I loved to read to them. And the ones that I didn't always use or wanted to share, I didn't want to hold on to, I donated to the library or to a women's shelter or to some kids that needed it, so really what happened, hi Jonathan, good morning, is that I sort of ran out of books. I still have a bunch. So they were so nice, and yesterday, we live close by, they were taking a ride and they dropped off some books for me to read, and I'm going to read from those books tomorrow because I want TJ to be here to hear her books read out loud. But I was cleaning out a closet. She was telling me she likes soccer, and I came across this, must have been something one of my daughters received as a gift when they were little. It's like a belt that goes around, and it's Velcro, and it's got a cord, and you attach your soccer ball, and you can practice soccer by yourself. So TJ's got older siblings, so she's living the life of like an only child because she doesn't have a little sister or brother to play with. So now it's social distancing. that's got to be really challenging, you guys, parents of a single little child. So I gave her that, and I said, it's karma. And it's what happens in the world, you know. Hi, Rocco. I think that when you put good out, good comes back. And it really made me think there's so many different situations of people at home right now. And for those of you that are watching that are, you know, they have kids that are like 5 kids in a family and they're trying to do homeschool. I mean, God bless you. And that's amazing. And you have kids that are single and by themselves. And hi, Lauren. And like little Sophie. Look at Sophie. I have a different outfit on today. Sophie, look. I was down in the basement and I found my daughter's old unicorn pajamas. Or this is, I think, from something from her sorority. And I put that on. So good morning. Hi, Lee. Good morning. So yeah, so hi, Marianne. Today we were just talking about, you know, good morning, Daria. That everybody's got different unique situations at home. And I'm lucky enough to have friends that live in the neighborhood. They dropped me off some books. And I swapped. And I gave away the soccer practicing thingamajiggy. I don't even know what you call it. Because now she can practice soccer by herself because she's technically she's the youngest of 3, but she's an only child in the fact that she's the only one home right now. Wow, that was a lot of words. I need some more water. So we're going to hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Yum. I love it. I love this water. Oh, yeah. So, the other thing that inspired me to think of is that there's a lot of parents watching. And I read these books for the kids, and that's what we're going to continue to do. But I love this book. It's called A Beginner's Guide to the Universe by Mike Dooley. And it's Uncommon Ideas for Living an Unusually Happy Life. I've sent this book to so many people, and it is just such an amazing book. I believe in the universe, and what you put out comes back to you. And today, while I was looking around and organizing my books, trying to figure out what I've read and what we're going to read, I thought to myself, wow, I love this book. Hi, Evan. And I'm going to just check it out. Hi, Pam. And again, the other day, I was cleaning off my desk, and we have so many people that have influenced our life that we can remember. And this is my bookmark for my book. And in it, you know, it's funny, Marianne, you're watching. This is our friend Maureen, who from church. She passed away 2 years ago already, but I love her. She was such a wonderful woman, and it was like I opened it up, and that's my bookmark. And I want to read something to you guys that I think is really just quite sweet. Thank you, Evan. It is a cute puppy, and he's snoring. Can you hear it? Thank you. Hi, Mary Jean. So this is something I just wanted to read really quick. Then we'll get into our stretch, and we'll take our vitamins, and we'll get into the books for the kids. But 2 things. Sometimes when it seems your wings have suddenly and unexpectedly been clipped, maybe, just maybe, there's more to learn by staying where you are. And I was like, wow, that is powerful. And that was in the page where I had my friend Maureen as my bookmark. And I gotta tell you, that sounds like advice that she'd give, you know? And then I opened up just a random page and found this. And I love this. Thank you so much, Evan. I really appreciate that. Evan, I did your room on May 8th. And I remember that because it was my cousin's birthday. And I was the comic that went up before Irene Bremis. And that was such a cool experience for me. And I wore my pink prom dress. So I remember that was the first time I ever worked with you. So are you ready for this one? I love this too. Oh, good morning, Mom. Happiness isn't a crop you harvest. Jody Badaliaka, I love you. And you're going to like this. This is from I just took my thumb out of the page. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Found it. So this is A Beginner's Guide to the Universe. Uncommon Ideas for Living an Unusually Happy Life. Can you guys hear me? You guys hear me, right? Hi, Rick Smith. Beginner's Guide to the Universe, Uncommon Ideas for Living an Unusually Happy Life by Mike Dooley. One of my favorite books. I sent it to a lot of my friends, and maybe some more friends will be getting it as a surprise now that we're all homebound. I need some addresses, though. But hi, Patrick, and you can hear me. Thank you, Rick. I'm going to read this to you, okay? I just think it's a good thought for the parents and the adults that watch me. And, you know, just, it's one of the ways I just live my life. I love this book. I love Mike Dooley. He's amazing. Hi, Patrick. Are you ready? Excuse me. I almost said heaven. Interesting. Happiness isn't a crop you harvest when your dreams come true. It's the fertilizer that makes them come true faster. It's also what opens the floodgates, beats your heart, finds true love, feeds your mind, and frees your soul. I mean, how cool is that? That is like awesome. The wiser you are, the easier your life gets. But then, the happier you are, the less you need easy. Okay, I don't want to get choked up this early in the morning. Hi, Tony. Hi, Tabitha. But this book, guys, I'm going to hold it up, write it down, screenshot it. It is a book that I treasure. I've given it to both of my kids for Christmas. I've sent it to other friends, given it as gifts. I love giving it as a gift. I don't even tell people. I sent it to my brother. Like, it's just a good book. Little tiny book. They have it on Amazon. I love it. Okay? Mike Dooley, great. Follow him on social media. He's just amazing. He wrote this book for his daughter because he's an older dad. And he wrote this book. It's a Hay House publication. And he wrote it for his daughter. And it's dedicated to her because he felt that, hi Eileen, the beginning, before the Odyssey ever began, there was you, your best friends, and wide-eyed curiosity among you and who would be the first leap. The first to forget, the first to kiss, the first to tell, the first to fall, the first to get back up, and the first to remember that living in the illusions of time and space all began with a dare to love in spite of it all. But I know he wrote this book to his daughter, Rebecca, because he felt that he was an older dad, and if he never got... Yes, he's the guy that writes messages from the universe, which I get and I love. I love it. I get my messages from the universe every day, and I love it. It gets me like... It just inspires me. That's a free thing that he does. Check it out, Messages from the Universe. You need to be inspired during this. I got the chills right now, Patrick. Yes. He wrote it for his daughter because he felt that he wanted to make sure that, you know, if you know, he's older and she was younger, he wanted to get all of his messages out to her. So he wrote everything down, put it in a book, and that's what that's about. All right, kids, are you ready? We're going to stretch. Stretch really high. Because even if you're in a chair, even if you're impaired, even if you can't move around a lot, you can stretch. It's Amy. Okay. Hi, Amy. Okay. Oh, it's Amy. It just connected. That's my friend. I love you. Hi. And the kids are here too. Oh my gosh. I get it now, Amy. Oh, yes. This is the best morning ever. I could cry. But I'm not. Best morning ever for so many reasons. And it's because we're here. And we're going to take our vitamins because we take our vitamins. These are women's. I'm rationing and taking one a day right now in the event that I burn through these bad boys. Oh, sorry, I forgot to show you the color. It's the color of my hair. Don't chew with your mouth open. Okay. So, now, today's letter of the day. We're going to pick it together, but I think I know what it's going to be. We already did T for TJ. We've done B for birthday. We've done, I don't remember what the other one was. Let's do you. It's all magical. We're going to do you. You know why? Because you is for unicorn. You. Oh, it's upside down. U is for unicorn, guys. And I love being a magical unicorn. I like being different. I like embracing the difference. I still have not figured out the camera angle thing, and that's okay. I have plenty of time. U is for unicorn. Good morning, Sonia Blaze, a.k.a. Side B. Evan. U is for underwear. U is for unicorn. U is for universe. The one that we live in. And the one I believe in. It's so cool. Right? Okay. U is for unbelievable. My hair's crazy. Okay. So, U is for us. 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 Connecting. Coming together. Reaching out. Checking in. So important. Okay? So, what are we going to breathe in today? I think today we should breathe in. We are fine. Nice one, Mom. We're going to breathe in that we're fine. But you know what? We're more than fine. We're fine. We're awesome. So, we're going to breathe in. We're fine. We're going to breathe out. We're awesome. We don't think about that stuff, Evan. This is a kids podcast. So, we're going to do it 3 times, okay? Hi, Nancy. Good morning. So, we're going to 3 times. We are going to do you're fine, we're awesome. Are you ready? You're fine. We're awesome. We're fine. You're awesome. One more time. You're fine. We're awesome. Thank you, everybody. U for universe. You're fine. We're awesome. We're reading. All right. We really didn't do a lot of stretching, but we could give ourselves a hug. I love a hug. A hug is nice. Now, guys, there are kids here. Okay. Don't make me come and get you. I couldn't anyway, but all right. So we are going to read a book called The Very Quiet Cricket. Is our first book today. Okay? The Very Quiet Cricket by Eric Carle. One warm day, from a tiny egg, a little cricket was born. How about that? Okay, let me get in here. Welcome, chirped a big cricket, rubbing his wings together. The little cricket wanted to answer. Wait a second. Here we go. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened. Not a sound. Good morning, whizzed the locust. spinning through the air. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing happened. Not a sound. Do you see that little cricket? Look at that little cricket. He's so cute. There's the locust. Beautiful. Oh, you know what that is, guys? That's a praying mantis. Wow, they're amazing. If you ever see one in your yard or when you're out on a walk, don't squish it. Don't squish it. They're very cool. They're very rare. They look a little ominous because they're different, but it doesn't mean they're ominous. They're actually very awesome. Please don't ever hurt a praying mantis. Hello, whispered. He doesn't sound like it. Hello, whispered praying mantis, scraping his huge front legs together. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but no sound. That's so frustrating. Sometimes I don't have a sound. Sometimes it's like very frustrating for me, and I understand it. Sometimes I feel like the little cricket. Good morning, Deb Laveglia. Oh, hello, my friend. So we're reading The Very Quiet Cricket. Look at the praying mantis. Hi, Kathy. Good day, crunched a worm, munching its way out of an apple. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together. But nothing happened. Not a sound. Look at the worm and the apple. Look at that. Now, we all know the size of what an apple is. Look at how tiny a little worm is. Isn't it amazing? You know what's amazing? Is how a little worm can burrow its way into an apple. I mean, it looks like a very gentle, docile little creature. But obviously, it can get into an apple. That's amazing. It's like my mind is blown. So yeah, there's no sound coming out of the little cricket still. But look at the apple tree. Look at all the apples, guys. See them all? They're red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's like 1 million apples. 1 million apples. Okay. Hi, Lisa Petrilli. Good morning. Whoa. Did you guys see this? Can you see that? That's called a spittlebug. I don't even know that is a real thing. Hi, Bubble the spittlebug. Like, I wonder if it sounds like this. Like when you brush your teeth and you gargle, right? Probably sounds like that. Hi, Bubble the spittlebug, slurping a sea of froth. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together. But nothing happened. Not a sound. Gosh, it's frustrating. Poor little guy. Good afternoon, screeched a cicada. Clinging to a branch of a tree, the little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together. But nothing, not a sound. Look at the cicada. It's cicada, not cicada, because it would be John Cicada. So cute. I love bugs. I save them. Oh, wow, that's a good one. How are you, hummed a bumblebee? Flying from flower to flower. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together. But nothing happened. Not a sound. Look at the bumblebee. How amazing. OMG, my fave. My absolute fave. Good evening, whirred a dragonfly. Gliding above the water, the little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing, not a sound. I love dragonflies. Dragonflies are so special to me. They remind me of my grandma, and I just love them. They're beautiful creatures. They really are. Ooh! Good night, buzzed the mosquitoes, dancing among the stars. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his wings together, but nothing, not a sound. Look at this. I have to tell you, now, I know that mosquitoes are not our favorite because they can cause mosquito bites. They're not our favorite, and I get it. I should paint a dragonfly. Kara, I'm going to show you. I've done that, but I'm going to do it again. I love it. Crafts are great, guys. So, now, these little mosquitoes almost look like dragonflies. Now, we know that they're not our friend, but when you take away the fact that they like to bite you because you are tasty, they look beautiful. Everything looks beautiful under certain circumstances. Everything and everyone are beautiful to someone or something else. Just remember that. So even if you're not feeling so beautiful, you are. Ooh, a Luna moth sailed quietly through the night, and the cricket enjoyed the stillness. Look at that. Because the moth, see that? I can make it look, it's flying. Cool, right? How beautiful. As the Luna moth disappeared silently into the distance, the cricket saw another cricket. She too was a very quiet cricket. Then he rubbed his wings together one more time, and this time, look at the Luna moth flew away. The cricket saw another cricket. Do you guys see that? There, wait. Holy haystacks. There they are. There they are. Oh, does this book have a... What's going to happen next? I totally forgot. He chirped the most beautiful sound she had ever heard. Oh, I have the chills, you guys. I have the chills. I have not read this book in a long time. I could cry because I remember this from being with my kids. Wait, let's do that page again. Okay? Oh my gosh, I'm going to cry. As the Luna moth disappeared silently into the distance, the cricket saw another cricket. She too was a very quiet cricket. Then he rubbed his wings together one more time, and this time... Are you ready? I'm sweating. Oh my gosh. Oh, he chirped the most beautiful sound that she had ever heard. Guys, this is the best thing I've ever done for you and myself. Seriously, such a mush. Wait, I can't open the next page. Wait, is there another page? Is that it? That's it! Oh, I get it. It's because the chirper isn't there. Oh my gosh. So I guess they only chirp when they... all right, well, that was really sweet, you guys. The very quiet cricket was amazing. Guys, hi, Jack. Hi, Fabio. Hi, Juliet. Hi, Scarlett. You guys just missed this book. It was really great. Your mommy and daddy are going to play it back for you. I'm rereading the last pages. Because this quiet cricket, no, you know what? I'm not. I don't want to ruin the end of the book for you guys. You're welcome, Deb. Thank you. This is a great book. Next book, guys. Okay? You know what's so funny? I came across some pictures, and I'm going to share with my little friends here because I want to show you. I don't know if you can see it, but this is a picture of me and my daughters I found when they were little and when we were on a carousel. Wait, let's see. We were down in Point Pleasant, and look at my little girls. Look at my little girls. That's Courtney, and that's Carly. Look at how cute. And I would read these same books to them, you guys. Man, it's the best. The best. They're not going to be happy I show you these. But they were little, and I would read to them all the time. Oh, this fills my heart. Okay, so we just read The Very Quiet Cricket. Now, let's read one more thing from The Beginner's Guide to the Universe, because it's just a couple lines of positive energy. You know what? I know who's going to get a copy of this. What you give will be given to you. We knew that. Okay. Let's see. You needn't be intimidated by your dreams or scared by your fears, because in a world of illusion, where you are their creator, you are also their creator. So don't be afraid, kids, to follow your dreams. Today's letter is U. For universe, for umbrella, you might need one if you go out today. And for unicorn, look at Juju, look at Scarlett. I found a different unicorn outfit. Guys, isn't it amazing? I haven't left my house in I lost track. All the stuff is in my house. It is amazing what you find when you look for it. In the world, in your house, in your heart. I'm telling you. Look at, isn't she cute? She's so cute. Okay? And we match. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? Okay. So, we're going to, oh my gosh. I have such bedhead right now. That's okay. You guys don't mind, do you? No. You're welcome. Have a great day, special lady. If you have to sign out, you can always watch it when you need a smile on YouTube, because I upload these to YouTube. I have been home since Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. I'm on day 11. Bye for now, Kara. But not you guys. Stay there. Okay. Let's read. Now, I want to go. I have to cough. Excuse me. I would like to go a little bit. Let's see. We just read about a cricket. I think we're going to. I found this very old book in my house. It is the Tasha Tudor book of fairy tales. Okay? And thank you, Jody. I love you. And I hope your dad's okay. And I'll reach out to you later privately. So I found this, and look what's on it, you guys. I'm just seeing this for the first time. A unicorn. Do you know what's crazy right now? And I'm loving this. I think the sun might be trying to come out. Also, when I was a little girl, I used to collect unicorns, figurines, everything. Hi, Laura. Hi, Grace. And I used to collect them all the time. Hi, Angelique. I don't remember if I said hi. I think I did. Then my kids got older. My daughter went to college, and she joined a sorority called Phi E. And that was their unicorn, was their mascot. And now here I am. We are reinventing ourselves and having, this moment to find who we are again. And I'm back in a unicorn outfit, reading about the universe is a magical place. There's no mistakes, not at all. I don't believe that. Everything happens for a reason. We are all going to be okay. And you have to trust your inner unicorn. That's all I'm going to tell you. So, again, my artwork, I did put the spindle thing or whatever. I know there's a word for it and I'll find out what it is on this one, but I practiced drawing as a kid all the time. I don't know if I wrote anything else in here. It smells so old. But I want to read a story from here, and then we have a fun book for our last read. Okay? These are some old books, I'll tell you that. Thumbelina, Cinderella, Jack and the Beanstalk, Rumpelstiltskin, Mr. Samson Cat, Sleeping Beauty, The Emperor's New Clothes, Rapunzel, The Flying Trunk, Puss in Boots, Mr. Bun, and Red Riding Hood. Let's do Red Riding Hood. You guys want to do a little Red Riding Hood? Hi, Pam. I used to love that story when I was a kid. And this is an old book that I thought would be fun for kids to see that maybe have seen only the newer, updated renditions. Look at the illustration in this book. I mean, this book, I had this when I was little. I mean, it smells old. I love it. I mean, just look at it. They're dancing the minuet on the back. I apologize. I have nodules. Anthony Delori, can I give Anthony a shout out? Welcome. The food last night was amazing. Courtney and I ordered out from Bricks. Bricks is in Belleville. They deliver. They're also, I think, still on Uber Eats or whatever. I don't know. My daughter does that part. Nothing more comforting during this time when you're practicing your social distancing, can't go out, to support another business while you're home and get amazing food delivered right to your doorstep. I get this pasta with burrata, and I omit the bacon because I don't eat meat. Amazing. Pam, what's up? And Anthony, thank you. Thank you for being on the front line of one of the people that are still working. And it's people that are in healthcare, police, fire. You're all amazing. But the people that are still feeding us, I just want to say thank you. You know I got that bucatini. Yes, that was me. My daughter got something else with meat. I can't remember what it was. And salad, which I'm going to have today for lunch. Thank you. So I appreciate it. Okay, back to the story. Hi, Vasilios. So we're going to be reading Red Riding Hood. And then I have our last, Bolognese, that's right. And then I have our last story of the day. I try to do 3 stories a day. And I also think that Facebook, which I'm really grateful for, is limiting us to an hour a day of content. And I upload it to YouTube. So if you missed the beginning of this and you want to read this, watch this, go to YouTube, Donna V Comedy. And if you're with the kids, monitor them because I didn't always read children's books. Not all the content is children friendly. Okay? Thank you. Okay. So there's no real pictures besides the one. So I'm going to read it like this so it's a little easier. Red Riding Hood, meanwhile, picked a bunch of flowers. Wait a minute. This is not the beginning of the book. Hello. It's a little bit longer than I thought. Still no pictures. Here we go. There once was a little girl who was loved by everyone, but especially by her grandmother, who could not... Oh, this is very interesting. Grandma couldn't leave. Who could not do enough for her. Once the old lady made her grandmother a little... Sorry, guys. Sometimes I get ahead of myself. Let me try it again. Don't get discouraged when you're reading. If you can't do it the first time, do it again. Little Red Riding Hood. There once was a little girl who was loved by everyone, but especially by her grandmother, who could not do enough for her. Once the old lady made her granddaughter a little red hooded cape, which I have down in my basement. Had I known I'd be reading this, I'd be wearing that. And the child liked it so much that she wore it almost all of the time. So she was called Red Riding Hood by everyone. One day, her mother called her and said, "Red Riding Hood, I want you to take some fresh bread and cakes to grandmother. She's not well enough to bake for herself. Besides, it will do you some good to see her. And it will do her some good to see you." The mother put the bread and the cakes in a basket and covered them with a clean napkin. Then she said, "Go quickly, but do not run, or you may stumble and fall on the roots of the tree in the path. But do not loiter either," because I guess she didn't want it to cool off, you know. Red Riding Hood promised that she would do as her mother wished and set out. Now her grandmother lived in the woods some distance from the village, and as Red Riding Hood walked along, she met a wolf. She did not know what a wicked beast he was, so she was not in the least afraid. "Good morning, Red Riding Hood," he said, making his voice sweet. "Good morning, wolf," she answered. "Where are you going so early, little Red Riding Hood?" "To grandmother's house." "And what do you have in your basket?" It's a loaf of fresh bread and some cakes. Granny isn't very well and can't bake for herself." "Ooh, that's too bad. Where does your grandmother live?" said the wolf. Just at the edge of the clearing. You know, over there," said Red Riding Hood. The wicked wolf grinned to himself. "What a tender little morsel she will make," he thought, smacking his lips. "Very similar, Pam. The grandmother will do nicely too. I'll be cunning and snap them both up." Exactly. Then he said, "Ooh, it's such a beautiful day. There's no need to hurry to Granny's. Why don't you stop and pick her some flowers? Nothing will please her more than flowers from her little granddaughter." Red Riding Hood looked about and saw some pretty flowers, and forgetting what her mother had said about loitering, stopped here and there, picking them up. Not good. Gotta listen to Mom. The wolf said goodbye softly and trotted off to grandmother's house. He arrived at the cottage and knocked on the door. "Hi, Colette." "Who is it?" called grandmother in a weak voice. "It's Red Riding Hood, Granny, bringing you some fresh bread and cakes," answered the wolf, making his voice small. "Just press the latch, child," grandmother cried. The wolf pressed the latch and pushed the door open. He walked in, and before grandmother knew what was happening, he opened his mouth and in one gulp swallowed her up. Then he put on a nightgown and cap and got into bed and drew the curtains. Hope those flowers were worth it. Red Riding Hood, meanwhile, picked a bunch of flowers. Then she came to the clearing and saw that the sun was overhead. It was almost noon. I am very late, she thought, and hurried towards her grandmother's house. How surprised she was to see the door standing open. When she went in, everything seemed dark, strange, and silent. Without knowing just why, she was frightened. That's called gut instincts. You follow those. Good morning, grandmother, she called, but there was no answer. Then she went to the bed. I don't either. Then she went to the bed and drew back the curtains. Grandmother was asleep, or so it seemed, and her cap was drawn far over her face. Oh, grandmother, what big ears you have, cried Red Riding Hood. The better to hear you with, my dear. Ooh. But grandmother, what big eyes you have. The better to see you with, my dear. Grandmother, what big hands you have. The better to catch you with, my dear. And grandmother, what big teeth you have. All the better to eat you with, my dear, snarled the wolf. With that, he sprang out of the bed and swallowed Little Red Riding Hood. What? Then he went back to bed and was soon snoring loudly. Wow. A woodsman passing the cottage heard the snoring and said to himself, something must be wrong with Granny. Oh boy, she doesn't snore like that. I've never heard her snore so loudly. How well does that woodsman know Granny? I'll just step in and see if all is well. So he went into the house, and there he saw the wolf fast asleep in the old lady's bed. You old sinner, said the woodsman. At last, I shall have the pleasure of killing you. Nope, I missed the line. He didn't call the old lady a sinner. I apologize. You have troubled this countryside long enough. He saw that it was the wolf. He saw that it was the wolf. Okay, so he went in the house. There he saw the wolf fast asleep in the old lady's bed. Got it. Then he said, you old sinner. Got confused. At last, I shall have the pleasure of killing you. You have troubled this countryside long enough, and now your time has come. He took his knife, and he got the wolf. I'm not reading this verbatim, I can't. And that's when he saw Red Riding Hood's cape. And after he rescued both of them out of the belly of the wolf, the old grandmother too, they came out alive. Very weak, but alive. Red Riding Hood brought big stones with which they filled the wolf. And when he woke and he tried to run away, he fell down from the weight of it. He became the first kettlebell. The woodsman saved the day, took the hide home to make a rug. Granny ate some fresh bread and soon began to feel stronger. As for Little Red Riding Hood, she thought, well, when Mother sends me on an errand, I'll never loiter again. And there they are. Look at that. Happily ever after. Yeah. I don't know how many more stories we're reading out of this book. This could be why there's so many people in my age group in therapy. Okay. We're going to read a fun story now, kids. All right? Last story of the day. Maybe we'll do a short one because that was rather intense and long. What do you guys think? Quick one? Yeah? Try to keep it as an hour. This way, those of you that are putting me in with the kids' learning schedule for reading time, and also in the event, I don't want to get kicked off of Facebook. Because if I couldn't bring you this content, I'd be very sad. We're going to read Brown Bear, Brown Bear, what do you see? We're going to take a little water break. Donna V reads. She's not cutting hair or doing comedy on stage right now. I'm reinventing myself thanks to you guys. Brown Bear, what do you see? By Bill Martin Jr., pictures by Eric Carle. Here we go. Yes. Brown Bear, what do you see? I see a red bird looking at me. Juju, your sister's name is Scarlet. Scarlet means red. Okay? If there's any kids out there that want to shout out, let me know. It's just water, Sonia. It's 11 a.m. Red bird, what do you see? I see a yellow duck looking at me. A yellow duck. Oh, how cute. Yellow duck, what do you see? I see a blue horse looking at me. Ooh, he's like blue violet. The center's like a blue violet. And this is more like, to me, this is more blue, like a marine blue. But that's more like a cobalty blue. Yes, quack, quack, quack. Blue horse, what do you see? I see a green frog looking at me. I love frogs. Whoa, look at that frog. He's ribbit. He's a big frog. That's a toad. Green frog, what do you see? I see a purple cat. A purple cat? I see a purple cat looking at me. Ribbit. Ooh, look how pretty. Purple cat, what do you see? I see a white dog looking at me. See the cat licking its paws? That's how it cleans itself. I almost dropped the book. White dog, what do you see? I see a black sheep looking at me. He snores. He cracks me up. He is snoring away. Okay, I'm sweating. Okay. Black sheep. What do you see? I see a goldfish looking at me. Goldfish. My poor goldfish. Goldfish, what do you see? I see a teacher looking at me. Swimming. A teacher, huh? Teacher, teacher, what do you see? I see children looking at me. Exactly. Oh my God. Sorry, I had hair in my eye. Children, children, what do you see? Look at all those children. Hey, that's like my hair almost. Darius Cisco is a teacher. Give it up for our teachers. Give it up for our teachers that are helping out our parents become teachers. Give it up for our teachers that are parents. Give it up for our teachers that were kids that went to school with me. Daria. Look at that. And a teacher looking at us. The kids say, we see a brown bear, a red bird, a yellow duck, a blue horse, green frog, purple cat, white dog, black sheep, goldfish, and a teacher looking at us. Let's see how fast we can do that. Are you ready? We see a brown bear, a red bird, yellow duck, blue horse, green frog, purple cat, white dog, black sheep, goldfish, and a teacher looking at us. Brown bear, red bird, yellow duck, blue horse, green frog, purple cat, white dog, black sheep, goldfish, teacher. What's up, y'all? Okay. So, everybody at home, I want to say thank you again for being here. If you missed this, hi, Kathleen. The letter of the day was you. The books for today were The Very Quiet Cricket, which was amazing. We read little parts, which I'm going to find are breathe in, breathe out exercise from A Beginner's Guide to the Universe. We read a fairy tale from a throwback book that I found that I've been saving in a drawer for years from when I was a kid. Still smells like a basement, that I'm going to now pre-screen stories because I didn't realize that the olden days were so rough. Last one we read was Brown Bear, What Do You See? We're going to go. Thank you, Mom. I'm so glad that you like it. I'm so glad that everybody's watching. Please share it on your pages so that other people that you guys are friends with that have kids could perhaps get involved. Eventually, I'd love to do a Zoom with kids. Maybe I'll just do that on weekends. Maybe we'll do a special event. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to get kids to be able to interact with other children in a setting that's safe and in a way that, because of social distancing right now, they can't be with other friends, or they shouldn't. So I thought if we did a Zoom and we talked about the books that we read, they'd have something in common even if they've never met. But I don't want it to freak parents out. Yesterday I put a Zoom conference invite in the Facebook comments, and no one, I have the same person that joins every time. It's TJ. So we just FaceTimed. If people think that's something they would be interested in doing, let me know. I don't want to keep pushing it on people, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm just trying to do something constructive and get the kids to use their minds, not forget what it's like to be socially interactive with people other than their family members. And if you don't want to do it with me, do it on your own. Have their friends do some Zoom contact with each other. Kids, when we come out of this, adults have been interacting with children for a really long time and other people. Kids are so into their screen time. This could be a setback. I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping that kids actually benefit from this and want to see their friends more afterwards. So that's my message. That's my message for today. I'm going to find something quick that we can breathe in and breathe out. Interesting. The best way to deal with other people is just to let them be other people. Isn't that the truth? So, hi, Anthony. Oh, bummer. You just got here. I'm ending. But yeah. I'm looking for something we can breathe in and breathe out. A quick one out of my favorite book. And this is actually a brilliant book. Beginner's Guide to the Universe. Mike Dooley. Love him. He does messages from the universe that you could subscribe to. He's amazing. Here's what we're going to do. For a breathing exercise, okay? The letter of the day is U for universe. I'm reading from a book called The Beginner's Guide to the Universe. I'm going to give you this. The odd thing about inspiration is that it usually comes after, not before, a new journey has started. So true. So what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in inspiration. And we're going to breathe out stagnant. No, what can we breathe in? We want to breathe in something for the kids. Let's breathe in. Let's breathe in. My hair. Let's breathe in universe. And breathe out inspiration. Every day. I've been sticking this on my forehead. Oh, my forehead's sweaty. I'm not really as sweaty as I usually am. To see if it stays there. Okay, we're breathing in inspiration. And we're breathing, yep. Inspiration out universe, okay? Inspiration. Inspiration. Universe. Inspiration. Universe. One more time. Inspiration. Universe. Guys, you've been amazing. I'm Donna V. I'll be here every day. Today's letter of the day was universe. I'm your unicorn trying to get us through this. Be kind. Share my, if you like it, if you know other people that would want to hear it, send it to other friends that have kids. Thanks so much for watching and spending this time with me. I appreciate it. Here's a hug. I'll see you later. Bye, Mom.